Meet George. He runs a little bakery in his town. He bakes delicious cupcakes, but not many people knew about his bakery. He wanted to sell more cupcakes and make his bakery successful. So, George decided to use a business strategy, which is like a plan to grow his bakery. What are the strategies George used? First one was, know your customers. George started by talking to his customers. He asked them what kind of cupcakes they liked and what would make them come back to his bakery. This is like doing some research to understand what people want. Second one was Special Cupcake of the Month. George decided to create a Cupcake of the Month. Every month, he would make a new and unique cupcake flavor. He thought this would make people excited to visit his bakery regularly. It is like adding a surprise to his menu. Third was advertising. George made simple ads and put them up in his bakery and around town. He also shared pictures of his special cupcake on social media. This way, more people found out about his bakery and the new cupcake. This is like telling everyone about the special treat. And the fourth one was feedback and improvement. George asked his customers what they thought of the special cupcake. He used their feedback to make it even better next month. This is like listening to your customers and improving based on what they say. The result: George's strategy worked. More people started coming to his bakery to try the special cupcake. They told their friends about it too. George's sales went up, and his bakery became a popular place in town. So, a business strategy is like a smart plan to make your business better. In George's case, his strategy was about understanding what his customers wanted, creating something special, telling people about it, and making it even better based on feedback. This helped him sell more cupcakes and make his bakery successful. Now, let's begin with the first chapter, titled Introduction to Strategic Management. Here is my plan. We will explore each concept from the study material using fun, animated examples. We will cover the entire material first, and then dive into the questions and case studies given at the end. I will break down all the concepts using simple animated examples, so it will be like watching a movie or a TV series. You will remember these examples even after just watching once. My classes will not be like the typical boring CA classes you find online. I will stick to the subject and will not waste your time with unrelated topics. Meaning and nature of strategic management. To understand the concept of strategic management, we need to have a basic understanding of the term management. Management is like the captain of a team in an organization. Their job is to make the organization work well and achieve its goals by bringing together the people, money, materials, and technology. Think of it as putting all these things together to make the organization run smoothly. When management does this job effectively, the organization becomes a well-oiled machine where everything works together. The organization's survival and success depend a lot on how good the management is at this. Management also helps the organization change and adapt to the environment around it. Imagine George as the manager of his own cupcake bakery. His job is like the captain of a cupcake-making team. Here is how it works. George gathers his ingredients like flour, sugar, and icing, which are like the materials. He also has his bakers, who are like people, and the oven, which is like the technology. His management job is to make sure all these resources come together in the right way. So, in George's case, management is all about making sure the ingredients, people, and equipment come together smoothly to create delicious cupcakes, and George's skill at doing this determines how well his bakery does. Concept of strategy. Strategy is like a smart plan that businesses make to deal with challenges and achieve their goals. It helps them figure out how to stand out, make customers happy, and succeed in a changing world. Think of it as a long-term game plan that guides a company on what it wants to be, what it wants to do, and how it plans to get there. Let's break down this definition with the help of George. His smart plan, that is his strategy, is to make unique and delicious cupcakes ensuring his bakery stands out. By making his customers happy with tasty treats and friendly service, he succeeds in his business. George's strategy guides his bakery on what it wants to be, a popular and loved bakery, what it wants to do, make delightful cupcakes, and how it plans to get there by satisfying customers with unique flavors and great service. Strategy is like a plan that helps a company succeed. It guides resources, handles challenges, and seizes opportunities. But remember, even the best strategy cannot replace good management. The strategy of George is like a recipe for success. Just having the goal of selling delicious cupcakes is not enough. His strategy is a well-thought-out plan that helps him use his ingredients, guide his bakers, solve any baking problems, and take advantage of opportunities like introducing new cupcake flavors. George's strategy is not just about having goals. It is like a map that shows him how to make those goals happen. It helps him find ways to make his bakery stand out. Strategy is partially proactive and partially reactive. Think of strategy like this. It is a mix of being prepared and reacting to what is happening. Sometimes you plan ahead, and other times no plan. That means you to things as they come. It is like having a game plan, but also being ready to change it when needed. Imagine George heard about a new hospital opening near his bakery. He thought, "More people might visit my bakery. I need to be ready." So he quickly added more seats, knowing it is a proactive move to handle the expected rush of customers when the hospital opens. Now, after 6 months, a new bakery has opened near his bakery. He thought, "I need to reduce the price. Otherwise, I will lose my customers." This decision to lower prices is an example of a reactive strategy, where he is adjusting his game plan in response to the new competition. It is like changing tactics to stay competitive when something unexpected happens. So when George increased his seating capacity, it was a proactive strategy. Proactive means acting before something happens. And when he reduced the prices of the cupcakes, it was a reactive strategy. That means he is reacting to a new situation. This is a small illustration from the study material. A ketchup brand, making a healthier ketchup with less sugar and preservatives to attract more customers by letting parents feel safe about their kids consuming ketchup. Can this be called a strategy? Before going to the answer, let's understand the situation here. There is a ketchup brand which uses sugar and preservatives. Most of the kids loved the taste of this ketchup, but parents started to think like, preservatives are bad for my kid. So they stopped buying it, and as a result, ketchup sales decreased. Then the ketchup company used a reactive strategy, and they removed preservatives from the ketchup. So now parents felt safe about their kids consuming this ketchup. They started buying it again, and the ketchup sales increased. Now the question was, can this be called a strategy? Yes, it is a business strategy to fight competition and to adapt with changing external environment. People becoming health conscious is the external environment factor in this case. Here, the parents was the external factor. They became health conscious and stopped buying it. But after the company used a reactive strategy, they started buying it again. Strategic management. Importance and limitations. Strategic management is all about helping a company perform better than others and adapt to changes. It is like having a good plan, putting it into action, and making changes if necessary. It is important for making more profits, satisfying customers, and keeping everyone happy. George wanted his bakery to do better than others in town. His strategic management plan involved creating unique cupcake flavors and offering excellent customer service, and this made his bakery stand out. This is competitive advantage. When a new bakery opened nearby, George adapted by introducing special discounts and new flavors. This is reacting to changes. He kept monitoring what customers liked and adjusted his cupcakes accordingly. This is evaluation and control. This ongoing process helped George's bakery thrive in a changing market, showing how strategic management can lead to success. Benefits of strategic management. Using strategic management, George set a goal to introduce healthier dessert options aligning with his bakery's vision, attracting health-conscious customers, and moving his business forward. So the first benefit is, strategic management guides a company by setting goals and objectives that match its vision. George's proactive strategy of introducing new cupcake flavors before competitors did help his bakery stay ahead in the market, rather than reacting to changes when others introduced similar flavors. So the second benefit is, strategic management allows organizations to take control of their future by being proactive and shaping their path, rather than just reacting to events in their environment. George used strategic management when deciding to expand his cupcake flavors, choose new locations, and offer discounts to achieve his goal of becoming the town's favorite bakery. So the third benefit is, strategic management gives a clear plan for important decisions in a business, guiding the organization on what it aims to achieve. George used strategic management by anticipating upcoming events like holidays and offering special cupcakes to attract more customers and seize those opportunities. So the fourth and last benefit is, strategic management helps organizations prepare for the future, find business opportunities, and figure out how to seize them. Let's read these benefits of strategic management once again. First one, strategic management guides a company by setting goals and objectives that match its vision. Second one, strategic management allows organizations to take control of their future by being proactive and shaping their path, rather than just reacting to events in their environment. Third one, strategic management gives a clear plan for important decisions in a business, guiding the organization on what it aims to achieve. And the last one, strategic management helps organizations prepare for the future, find business opportunities, and figure out how to seize them. Importance of strategic management. First one is, defines the goals and mission. In George's bakery, strategic management helped him define his goal to become the go-to place for cupcakes and his mission to make people smile through delicious treats. Second one, helps the organization to develop certain core competencies and competitive advantage. In George's bakery, strategic management helped him create unique cupcake recipes, giving him a competitive advantage by offering something special that other bakeries could not match. Third one, helps organizations to be proactive instead of reactive in shaping its future. George planned special cupcakes for holidays in advance instead of reacting last minute, ensuring he met customer demand and shaped a successful future for his bakery. Fourth one, provides framework for all major decisions of an enterprise. Strategic management gives a clear plan for making all the big decisions, like when to introduce new cupcake flavors or expand the bakery's seating capacity. Remember that example when George increased seating capacity of the bakery when a new hospital was about to open near his bakery. Fifth one, prepares organization to face future. George prepared for the future by stocking up on ingredients and creating seasonal cupcakes to meet the anticipated demand during the upcoming holiday seasons. Sixth one, serves as a corporate defense mechanism against mistakes and pitfalls. Strategic management acted as a protective shield by helping him overcome challenges like a shortage of ingredients, allowing him to plan and prevent potential mistakes. Seventh and last one, enhance the longevity of the business. When George regularly updates his bakery's menu with new and popular items, it helps ensure his business lasts a long time by keeping customers interested and coming back for more. Let's learn these 7 importance of strategic management. Once again, defines the goals and mission, helps the organization to develop certain core competencies and competitive advantage, helps organizations to be proactive instead of reactive in shaping its future, provides framework for all major decisions of an enterprise, prepares organization to face future, serves as a corporate defense mechanism against mistakes and pitfalls, and enhance the longevity of the business. Limitations of strategic management. Strategic management cannot always achieve success. There are limitations too. Before reading this first limitation, let's study this example. Electric vehicle brands thought they can perform well because the government was promoting electric mobility by reducing taxes for electric vehicles. But customers are worried about safety because of battery fires. They thought, if I buy electric vehicle, I can save tax. But what if the battery catches fire? This shows that even with a good strategy, problems in the environment can still be a big challenge. Now read the first limitation. The business environment is unpredictable and hard to grasp, making it tricky to plan for the future. Relying solely on a strategy without considering the changing environment, which involves dealing with suppliers, customers, and governments, can lead to mistakes and disrupt strategic plans. Before reading the second limitation, let's study this example. George decided to create a new strategy for his bakery. He spent a lot of time planning and communicating his plan to his staff. This process interrupted their usual baking routine. However, the real success came when they started making and selling the new cupcake flavors as part of the strategy. Planning was important, but the actual success came from putting those plans into action and seeing customers enjoy the new treats. Now read the second limitation. Strategic management takes a lot of time as organizations need to create and communicate their strategies, which can disrupt daily routines. While planning is crucial, real success comes from putting those plans into action. Before reading the third limitation, let's study this example. George decided to create a new strategy to compete with a nearby rival bakery. He needed to hire a pastry chef with expertise in creating unique cupcake flavors. This expert was a costly resource, but it was necessary for the success of his strategy. So, like in the example, smaller businesses like George's Bakery may find that expert help in strategic management can be expensive but valuable in achieving their goals. Now read the third limitation. Strategic management can be expensive as it involves hiring experts to analyze the environment, create strategies, and put them into action, which can be especially costly for smaller organizations with limited resources. Before reading the fourth and last limitation, let's study this example. George decided to launch a new line of cupcakes. However, he could not accurately predict how his competitor would react to this because they kept their planning and decisions secret. This uncertainty in knowing the competitor's strategy made it hard for George to estimate their response to his new cupcakes. Now read this last limitation of strategic management. In a competitive environment, it is challenging to predict how other organizations will respond to a company's strategies because competitor decisions are often made secretly by top management behind closed doors. Let's learn these 4 limitations, which are given in the study material once again. First one, the business environment is unpredictable and hard to grasp, making it tricky to plan for the future. Relying solely on a strategy without considering the changing environment, which involves dealing with suppliers, customers, and governments, can lead to mistakes and disrupt strategic plans. Second one, strategic management takes a lot of time as organizations need to create and communicate their strategies, which can disrupt daily routines. While planning is crucial, real success comes from putting those plans into action. Third one, strategic management can be expensive as it involves hiring experts to analyze the environment, create strategies, and put them into action, which can be especially costly for smaller organizations with limited resources. And fourth one, in a competitive environment, it is challenging to predict how other organizations will respond to a company's strategies because competitor decisions are often made secretly by top management behind closed doors. This is another small illustration from the study material. Strategic management is a time-consuming and costly process, yet all organizations want to indulge into it. Why? Because even though it has its limitations, its importance outweighs its shortcomings. A business cannot operate and succeed without proper strategic management. In George's bakery, creating and implementing a new cupcake strategy took a lot of time and required some extra expenses, but he recognized its importance in attracting more customers. Even with the challenges, he realized that proper strategic management was crucial for his bakery's success. Strategic intent, vision, mission, goals, objectives, and values. Strategic management is about planning, doing, evaluating, and controlling strategies to achieve a company's goals. To be successful, it is crucial for senior managers to define what they want to do and why they want to do it, which is part of their vision, mission, objectives, and values. This helps the organization move in a specific direction and work towards its long-term goals. Let's understand the meaning of vision first. George had a vision for his bakery. He imagined it as the place where everyone in town would come for delicious and unique cupcakes. His vision was like a picture in his mind of what he wanted his bakery to be in the future, a popular and loved place for sweet treats. To turn this vision into reality, George worked hard to create new and exciting cupcake flavors, provided excellent customer service, and made his bakery cozy and welcoming. He shared his vision with his employees, and they all worked together to make it come true. So George's vision was like a map guiding him towards his bakery's future success, and it inspired him and his team to work towards that goal every day. So, vision is a company's dream that tells where it wants to go and why it is a good idea. It guides the company's direction and unites everyone toward shared goals. Let's look at some real-world examples of vision. HDFC Bank Limited. One of the largest banks in India has clearly defined its vision of being a world-class Indian bank. This vision helps them keep in mind where we want to go as the central thought of their strategic decision-making. LIC Limited, the largest insurance company of India, has defined its visions as a transnationally competitive financial conglomerate of significance to societies and pride of India. Apple Company's CEO Tim Cook defined the vision of the company as, "We believe that we are on the face of the earth to make great products, and that's not changing." Essentials of a strategic vision. There are 4 points. Let's learn these one by one. First one, the big challenge for entrepreneurs. When creating a strategic vision is to think creatively about getting the company ready for the future. George faced the entrepreneurial challenge of thinking creatively about introducing healthier cupcake options to prepare his bakery for the health-conscious future. Second one, creating a big plan for the future is a smart move in business. George dreamed of expanding to a second location in a different town. This big plan was like his strategic vision for growing his business. Third one, a clear and well-explained vision excites and motivates the organization's members. When George shared his vision of becoming the best cupcake shop in town, his staff got excited and worked together with enthusiasm to make it happen. And fourth one, the best vision statement clearly shows where the organization is going. George's vision statement for his bakery showed that he wanted it to become the most popular cupcake shop in town. Let's learn these 4 essentials of strategic vision once again. The big challenge for entrepreneurs when creating a strategic vision is to think creatively about getting the company ready for the future. Creating a big plan for the future is a smart move in business. A clear and well-explained vision excites and motivates the organization's members. And the best vision statement clearly shows where the organization is going. Now let's understand the meaning of mission. George's bakery had a clear mission. It was all about making people happy with delicious cupcakes and creating a cozy place for folks to enjoy. This mission explained why his bakery existed, to spread joy through cupcakes and provide a warm, welcoming space for the community. To achieve this mission, George focused on baking high-quality cupcakes with unique flavors and offering excellent customer service. He wanted his bakery to be a go-to place for people looking for tasty treats and a friendly atmosphere. So, George's mission was like his bakery's roadmap, showing what it aimed to do, who it served, and why it was an essential part of the community. Mission is like a company's plan. It tells us what the company does, what it wants to achieve, and why it exists in society. It helps people like shareholders and investors understand the company's purpose, what it does now, who its customers are, and its role in society. Why should an organization have a mission? Having a mission gives everyone in the organization a common goal. Having a mission helps decide how to use its resources wisely. Having a mission gives a reason to use the organization's resources effectively and motivates everyone to work towards a common goal. Having a mission helps set the overall atmosphere of an organization and gives it a professional and businesslike feel. Having a mission means being a central place for people who connect with what the organization stands for and where it is going. Having a mission means making sure goals and plans turn into tasks for the right people in the organization. Let's have a look at missions of some popular organizations. HDFC Bank has twofold mission. First, to be the preferred provider of banking services for target retail and wholesale customer segments. The second is to achieve healthy growth and profitability consistent with the bank's risk appetite. LIC Limited's mission is ensure and enhance the quality of life of people through financial security by providing products and services of aspired attributes with competitive returns, and by rendering resources for economic development. Apple's mission has been defined as to bring the best user experience to its customers through innovative hardware, software, and services. Mission statement should reflect the philosophy of the organizations that is perceived by the senior managers. A good mission statement should be precise, clear, feasible, distinctive, and motivating. What are the useful points to consider when writing a company's mission? First one is, a mission statement helps a company stand out by giving it a unique identity, focus, and direction for growth, making it different from other similar companies. Second one is, a company's business is all about what it wants to make people happy, who it wants to make happy, how it makes things, and what it does every day. And third one is, good mission statements are unique to the organization for which they are developed. Goals and objectives. George had a goal for his bakery, to become the most popular cupcake shop in town. This was his big dream for the future. To achieve this, he set specific objectives like increasing daily cupcake sales by 20% within the next 6 months and expanding his customer base by opening a second location within a year. So, George's goal was like his ultimate aim of becoming the best cupcake shop, and his objectives were the specific, measurable steps he planned to take to reach that goal. These objectives kept him focused and helped track his progress toward his larger goal. Goals are what the organization wants to achieve in the end. Objectives are specific targets with a deadline that help in reaching those goals. While the vision, mission, business definition, and business model explain the organization's philosophy, goals and objectives show what the organization wants to achieve in different parts of its business. Characteristics of objectives. First one, objectives should define the organization's relationship with its environment. George's bakery objectives, like sourcing local ingredients and reducing environmental impact, defined his bakery's relationship with the environment, showing a commitment to sustainability and community support. Second one, they should be facilitative towards achievement of mission and purpose. George's bakery had objectives like introducing new cupcake flavors and expanding to a second location, which facilitated the achievement of his mission to spread joy through delicious treats, aligning with his bakery's purpose. Third one, they should provide the basis for strategic decision-making. George's bakery set objectives like introducing online ordering to expand customer reach. These objectives guided his strategic decision to invest in a user-friendly website, making it easier for customers to enjoy his cupcakes, showcasing how objectives drive important business choices. Fourth one, they should provide standards for performance appraisal. George's Bakery set objectives to increase daily cupcake sales. These objectives became standards for performance appraisal, helping George assess how well the bakery was doing in achieving its goal and improving over time. Fifth one, they should be concrete and specific. George's Bakery had a specific objective to increase weekend cupcake sales by 15%. This clear and concrete goal helped him focus efforts on attracting more customers during weekends, making the objective specific and achievable. And sixth one, they should be related to a time frame. George set a time-related objective for his bakery to introduce 3 new cupcake flavors in every 3 months. This specific time frame helped him plan and achieve the goal in a timely manner, adding variety to his offerings. Let's learn these 6 characteristics of objectives once again. Objectives should define the organization's relationship with its environment. They should be facilitative towards achievement of mission and purpose. They should provide the basis for strategic decision-making. They should provide standards for performance appraisal. They should be concrete and specific. And they should be related to a time frame. Values or value system. Let's look into this real-life example. The HP Way was the set of cultural values and principles developed by the founders of Hewlett-Packard, William Hewlett and David Packard. It emphasized innovation, respect for individuals, and integrity in business operations. Some key elements of the HP Way included open communication between employees and management, a focus on employee well-being, and a commitment to community and environmental responsibility. It played a significant role in shaping HP's corporate culture and success as a company. Values are like the important rules that an organization follows. They are deeply rooted and should never be changed, even for quick profit. These values often come from the company's founders, like the HP Way of Hewlett-Packard. They make a company unique and should always be kept. Let's have a look at the values of HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank is committed to maintaining the highest level of ethical standards, professional integrity, corporate governance, and regulatory compliance. HDFC Bank's business philosophy is based on 5 core values: operational excellence, customer focus, product leadership, people, and sustainability. Value versus intent. This is an illustration from the study material. Sandeep, a human resource manager, thinks that intent is a bigger concept than values. Is he right? Sandeep is not right, as values and intent are 2 different concepts. Intent is the purpose of doing business, while values are the principles that guide decision-making of business. They both go hand in hand, while the intent is sometimes driven by values. So values are wider than intent. This is a bit confusing, so let's understand this clearly with the example of George. George's Bakery has the intent to make people happy by offering delicious cupcakes. The value guiding this intent is using only fresh and high-quality ingredients, reflecting the principle that good quality is essential for customer satisfaction. So, the intent is to make people happy through cupcakes, and the value is the commitment to quality ingredients, showing how they work together but are slightly different. Strategic levels in organizations. Generally, there are 3 main levels of management: corporate level, business level, and functional level. General managers are found at the first 2 of these levels, but their strategic roles differ depending on their sphere of responsibility. Companies have different parts, called divisions, that manage specific products or services. Each division is led by a manager who focuses on making their part of the company grow and be successful. These divisions, called strategic business units, work to create advantages and increase profits for their specific products or services. In ITC, they have different divisions or strategic business units for various products like cigarettes, food, and hotels. The managers of each strategic business units, such as the food division, are responsible for growing their specific area. For instance, the manager of the food division focuses on strategies to make ITC's food products more competitive and profitable, contributing to the overall success of the company. Corporate level of management. At the top level of a company, there are leaders like the CEO, senior executives, and the board of directors who make big decisions for the whole organization. These leaders oversee the planning of strategies, set the organization's mission and goals, decide which businesses to be in, allocate resources, and provide overall guidance for the entire company. Business-level managers. The Adani Group, based in Ahmedabad, is like a big Indian company that does lots of different things, from mining to running ports and airports. The boss, Mr. Gautam Adani, has the exciting job of deciding big plans for the whole company, like where to invest money, whether to start or stop some businesses, and how to make the whole company more profitable. While he focuses on the big picture, other managers develop specific strategies, like financial services, making sure each part is doing well. The development of such strategies is the responsibility of those in charge of different businesses called business-level managers. Top managers look at the big picture of what the company wants to achieve, but it is the job of business-level managers to make sure their specific part of the company is successful. Corporate-level managers. Corporate-level managers, like the Chief Executive Officer or CEO, not only handle resources and business deals, but also connect the people making big decisions for the company with the owners. That means shareholders. Their main job is to make sure the company's strategies benefit the shareholders by maximizing wealth, and if they don't, the CEO may be held accountable. Strategic Business Unit. A strategic business unit, or SBU, is like a separate part of a company that handles everything for a specific product or service. The manager of that part focuses on turning the overall goals from the top managers into practical strategies just for that business. Let's learn the meaning of strategic business unit once again. A strategic business unit, or SBU, is like a separate part of a company that handles everything for a specific product or service. The manager of that part focuses on turning the overall goals from the top managers into practical strategies just for that business. Imagine ITC's notebooks as a strategic business unit. The manager in charge of notebooks at ITC is like the captain of that ship. While the top bosses decide big goals for the whole company, the notebook manager turns those goals into plans specifically for making ITC's notebooks successful in the market. Functional level managers. Functional level managers focus on specific parts of a company, like human resources or customer service. While they don't oversee the whole company, their role is vital in developing strategies for their areas to achieve overall company goals. They provide important information to higher-level managers, and their insights can shape major company strategies because they are close to the customers. Implementation of these strategies is also a significant task for managers at the operational level. To make it clear, at the top level, corporate managers decide what the whole company should achieve. Then, business-level managers create plans to make those goals happen, and this flows down to functional-level managers who execute the plans. The three levels of management, corporate, business, and functional, are connected in different ways, depending on the organization's culture and goals. There are three main types of connections between the levels. First one is functional and divisional relationship. Each function or division operates independently, with its own head reporting to the business head. Second one is horizontal relationship. All positions, from top to bottom, are considered at the same level, promoting openness and idea sharing, suitable for startups. And third one is matrix relationship, a grid-like structure where teams from different departments work together on specific projects, beneficial for large organizations with multiple teams and projects. Scenario-based questions from the ICAI study material. First question, Mr. Raj has been hired as a CEO by XYZ Limited, an FMCG company that has diversified into affordable cosmetics. The company intends to launch feel-good brand of cosmetics. XYZ wishes to enrich the lives of people with its products that are good for skin and are produced in ecologically beneficial manner using herbal ingredients. Draft vision and mission statement that may be formulated by Raj. The answer is, feel-good brand of cosmetics may have following vision and mission. Vision is like a plan for where the company wants to be in the future. Mr. Raj wants Feel Good Cosmetics to be India's top beauty care company, making people look good, feel extraordinary, and bring happiness. The mission defines a company's business, goals, and how it plans to achieve them. It tells why the company exists in society and helps potential shareholders and investors understand its purpose. Mr. Raj's mission can be seen in these lines: to sell cosmetics that make people feel more confident and enhance their lives, to create products that protect the skin from harmful elements in the environment and sun rays, and to make herbal cosmetics using natural ingredients. Second question, Yummy Foods and Tasty Foods are successfully competing in the business of ready-to-eat snacks in Patna. Yummy has been pioneer in introducing innovative products. These products will give them good sale. However, Tasty Foods will introduce similar products in reaction to the products introduced by the Yummy Foods, taking away the advantage gained by the former. Discuss the strategic approach of the two companies. Which is superior? The answer is, Yummy Foods takes a proactive approach, while Tasty Food is more reactive. Proactive means planning ahead, while reactive involves adapting to changing circumstances. A company's strategy is usually a mix of planned actions to improve its position and reactions to unexpected changes. It is better to be proactive if resources allow. For example, introducing new products proactively gives an advantage with customers. Crafting a strategy involves combining planned and adaptive elements. Yummy Foods achieves this by being proactive in its actions. Third question, Ramesh Sharma has 15 stores selling consumer durables in Delhi region. 4 of these stores were opened in last 3 years. He believes in managing strategically and enjoyed significant sales of refrigerator, televisions, washing machines, air conditioners, and till 4 years back. With shift to the purchases to online stores, the sales of his stores came down to about 7% in last 4 years. Analyze the position of Ramesh Sharma in light of limitations of strategic management. The answer is, Ramesh Sharma faces falling sales as customers move to online stores. Strategic management helps, but has limitations. Making strategies in a complex, turbulent environment is challenging. Predicting the future is tough. Ramesh didn't foresee the impact of online stores. Despite being time-consuming, strategic management is crucial in challenging times. It is costly. Ramesh could hire experts to understand customer preferences. And Ramesh's smaller stores find it challenging to compete strategically with online giants. Third question, Dharam Singh, the procurement department head of Cyclix, a mountain biking equipment company, was recently promoted to look after sales department along with procurement department. His seniors at the corporate level have always liked his way of leadership and are assured that he would ensure the implementation of policies and strategies to the best of his capacity, but have never involved him in decision-making for the company. Do you think this is the right approach? Validate your answer with logical reasoning around management levels and decision-making. Let's understand this question clearly. Dharam Singh, head of Cyclix's procurement department, recently received a promotion to oversee sales as well. Despite his effective leadership, corporate seniors haven't involved him in decision-making. A senior remarked, "He implements policies well, but decisions are made at a higher level." This raises the question, Is this approach justified in the realm of management levels and decision-making? The answer is, functional managers like Dharam Singh play a crucial role in providing information for business and corporate-level managers to create realistic strategies. They are closer to customers, suppliers, and operations than general managers, often generating important ideas. It is vital for general managers to listen to their functional managers and include their ideas in decision-making. Cyclics Corporate's current approach is not right. They should involve Dharam Singh and other functional managers in strategic management, recognizing their valuable contributions to both idea generation and strategy implementation. And fifth question is, ABC Limited is in a wide range of businesses which include apparels, lifestyle products, furniture, real estate, and electrical products. The company is looking to hire a suitable chief executive officer. Consider yourself as the HR consultant for ABC Limited. You have been assigned the task to enlist the activities involved with the role of the chief executive officer. Name the strategic level that this role belongs to and enlist the activities associated with it. The answer is, the Chief Executive Officer, or CEO, works at the corporate level of management. This level includes the CEO and other top executives who make important decisions for the organization. The CEO's role involves developing strategies for the entire organization, defining the mission and goals of the organization, deciding which businesses the organization should be involved in, allocating resources among different businesses, creating and implementing strategies that cover individual businesses, and providing leadership for the organization. Descriptive questions and simplified answers. First question, what is strategic management? What benefits accrue by following a strategic approach to managing? The answer is, strategic management is the process where managers create a vision, set goals, develop a strategy, put it into action, evaluate it, and make adjustments when needed. Strategic management has two main goals: create an advantage over competitors for market dominance, successfully guide the company through environmental changes. Benefits of strategic management. First one, strategic management guides a company by setting goals and objectives that match its vision. Second one, strategic management allows organizations to take control of their future by being proactive and shaping their path, rather than just reacting to events in their environment. Third one, strategic management gives a clear plan for important decisions in a business, guiding the organization on what it aims to achieve. And fourth one, strategic management helps organizations prepare for the future, find business opportunities, and figure out how to seize them. Second question, are there any limitations attached to strategic management in organizations? Discuss. The answer is, strategic management cannot solve every problem or guarantee success. It has limitations. First one is, the business environment is unpredictable and hard to grasp, making it tricky to plan for the future. Relying solely on a strategy without considering the changing environment, which involves dealing with suppliers, customers, and governments, can lead to mistakes and disrupt strategic plans. Second one is, strategic management takes a lot of time as organizations need to create and communicate their strategies, which can disrupt daily routines. While planning is crucial, real success comes from putting those plans into action. Third one is, strategic management can be expensive as it involves hiring experts to analyze the environment, create strategies, and put them into action, which can be especially costly for smaller organizations with limited resources. And fourth one is, in a competitive environment, it is challenging to predict how other organizations will respond to a company's strategies because competitor decisions are often made secretly by top management behind closed doors. Third question, explain the difference between three levels of strategy formulation. The answer is, a big company usually has different parts managing various businesses. There are three levels of strategy: corporate, business, and functional. First one is corporate level. Top-level executives like the CEO make big decisions for the whole company. They decide the overall goals, mission, and which businesses to be in. Second one is business level. General managers in each business area translate the big decisions into specific strategies for their part of the company. Each business unit, like finance or marketing, manages its functions. And third one is functional level. Managers in charge of specific functions, like human resources or product development, focus on their areas. They have a specific job in one part of the company, unlike general managers who oversee the whole company or division. And the fourth question is, strategy is partly proactive and partly reactive. Discuss. The answer is, strategy involves both planning ahead, that means proactive, and responding to changes, that is reactive. In proactive strategy, organizations make plans based on possible scenarios. However, in reality, it is hard to predict everything like competitor moves or changing technologies. Strategies may need adjustments due to unforeseen changes. Reactive strategy responds to environmental changes, helping cope with challenges or seize new opportunities.